All right, so first time testing StreamYard there.
You started before you did the Instagram.
That's fine.
All right.
That's
You do what you're gonna do.
well, I didn't realize I was setting both up. That's okay. So we're trying live streaming on both accounts
Because we missed yesterday.
because we missed yesterday.
Very unprofessional.
So yeah, we're not expecting people to kind of sign on to this and watch live, but if you do, that's awesome. Thank you. Otherwise, if you watch it later, what we're gonna do is a series of sprints
Using the Night Veil tarot card deck as prompts, inspiration. This one is more abstract than the Rider-Waite tarot decks, like Rob's classic tarot that we used last time. So we're just going to kind of describe the pictures, hold it up, and you can do what you will with, if it inspires you, use that, or you can just write, edit, draw, or do homework, whatever you want during the sprints. As usual, if the prompts don't work for you, you just do whatever you want. All right, we're just setting up the Instagram one.
Yeah, so this is interesting. We're like I said, we're trying to stream to both accounts. I'm testing out StreamYard, which I think Instagram with its format, like we're not ever gonna be both in the same shot here.
No, I have to be in the same shot.
Yeah.
You can go this way.
Yeah. And now you're not.
Yeah, I mean, we're married, so.
All right, there you go.
Get closer.
Cool.
If I tilt, it'll probably be better.
All right, awesome. So,
All right, for those who are following us on Instagram, we're doing a write-in on both Instagram and YouTube. And Rob is determined not to be in this Instagram shot.
yeah.
And we're going to just be doing some prompts with the Night Veil tarot card. And we'll also describe the cards as we go. And you can use it as inspiration or not. And as usual, you can write or read or do homework, draw, whatever's productive and creative for you at the moment. Okay?
Yep.
All right, are you going to do the timer?
Yeah, so no, I'm not going to do it that way.
You can come up slightly closer here. Yeah. There you go. Now we're both in.
Yeah, so since I'm using my Chromebook for the YouTube StreamYard, I'm going to be using my phone keyboard for writing kind of my mobile setup, and I'll also be using this as our timer. So,
All right.
Sicily is in charge of the prompts. I'll be in charge of the timer. And yeah, just write, practice lyrics, all that good stuff.
Do you want to do 10-minute ones or 15 minutes? Or 10, 15, 20?
Yeah, sure. 10, 15, 20.
All right. All right, so we have a Ace of Pentacles. An Ace of Pentacles. Hard to see on that one. And we kind of got a like spaceman vibe. The Pentacles. It has kind of like, I guess, like, it reminds me of X-Files.
Yeah.
So, but the Ace of Pentacles usually means that you're starting to build like some foundations in your life. It has this idea of like home and your own place, beginning of financial success and good family systems happening here in this card. And for this one, it has like kind of helicopters, and then it has kind of a like alien like beam over the little house in front. It also has kind of a farm feel in the middle too, I would say. All right.
Yeah.
You got anything to add? Want to describe it? How you would describe it?
There's helicopters, farmhouse. Looks like it's kind of desert, very arid climate, except for the
that
farmhouse.
spot. Yeah. So that spot is having the kind of fruitful farming area, while the rest is in the desert. So it's like your little silver of paradise, kind of.
Yeah.
Of course, all of Night Vale is a desert, so there's that. All right. Count us down. Tell us when you're ready.
10 minutes. Here we go. Ready? That's not good.
All right. I don't know what did that. Okay.
Is it?
Oh, I have a thing. All right, let's just do the first one on YouTube, and then we'll reset it after this one.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, I think in the future, the YouTube one, StreamYard, might be really cool to just invite you in.
But I want stuff on my Instagram. So, cool. All right.
All right, here we go. 10 minutes. And begin.
I'll let you write while I fix my computer. Okay, hopefully this works on Instagram. We are in a writing sprint until about 7:35. When did you start it?
Yeah, we got
6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Yep, and our prompt is the Ace of Pentacles.
Let's hope. Is that cute? All right, that's time. So,
How'd you do?
how did I do? I don't know. Like word count on the phone's tricky. I got like 3 paragraphs though.
Did you use the prompt?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah, so 285 words.
What did you write about?
So I was talking about how musicians, and I guess this applies to a lot of artists, musicians really have this kind of dichotomy between introvert extrovert. Like they need both. You're judging.
I'm not judging. I'm saying that you're an extrovert. You ain't got no introvert.
I'm an extrovert. Yes, I'm an extrovert. However, I think a good performing musician needs to be able to be social with their audience, or at least gain some energy, gain some of that buzz from an audience.
Mm.
But also needs to be able to hide away and craft their art,
Yeah.
which is more of an introvert activity.
Yeah, I guess it's more that introverts can be by themselves and they re-energize by themselves.
Yeah,
So
sure.
it's not really. It's just a more of being able to be comfortable with yourself, but also be okay with like performing at public speaking and things like that, which an introvert can do. There's plenty of introvert movie stars and writers, especially writers, and they have to go and do their reading. So I just don't think it has anything to do with like solitude versus performance, because it's just about how you get your energy recharged. And
Right.
obviously, a introvert is going to prefer like a cozy coffee house more than probably a big stage, but it just means that they have to go home and maybe have some alone time to recharge.
Yeah.
While extroverts have to harass introverts.
Hey now.
to get their energy read.
Yeah.
You guys gotta ask me how I did.
How did you do? Because you have a cat on your lap instead of your laptop.
Yeah, I was editing and I maybe edited 5 sentences.
It's okay.
Which, by the way, can you move my computer closer to me? Somehow.
You see, we've got this set up totally nailed down, right? I'll be right back.
It's okay. Once we get better write-ins, we'll just delete the old ones. And pretend like the mistakes never happened. But I think we're probably going to have to figure out a way for Hope to be on my lap and me to do stuff.
Yeah.
Like right there.
It's like teetering on your journals. It's awesome.
Okay.
And then the other cat's quietly sitting behind us there. For now. All right. So.
All right. So you want to, what's the next one? 15?
Yeah. So we're doing a 10-minute, 15-minute, and then a 20-minute, which is going to go over the half hour we said, but that's okay.
Okay. Do you want to grab a card?
Sure.
I don't have use of my hands. Time to drop my cards.
I'm going to have to figure out, I guess I should be able to do this. Well, yeah, I mean, it would be easier if I could type on my Chromebook.
Maybe you just gotta get a super big desktop.
Yeah. I wonder if I wonder if StreamYard has an app that would let me use my phone but still stream to YouTube. Like that would be a way to bypass the mobile.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So second card, I'll set a 15-minute timer and then we'll write again. So,
Or do whatever you want.
or whatever you want. Create.
All right. Page of Pentacles. All right. So that's the Page of Pentacles. It looks like some hellhounds
Yeah.
coming out of the sky.
Hellhound.
Here, do you want to
Cerebus.
hold it up to those and also Instagram?
What is that?
So we got some, youth messengers from hell.
Yeah.
They're like probably just messengers from the dog park.
Yeah, I like how the
Like,
one has like a bottle in its mouth
Yeah.
or something.
And it's like, I think it's mostly greens and browns.
Yeah.
And it's like the dogs from the dog park, which are kind of like spooky, like ghost things. You're never supposed to go to the dog park because you would never come back. So,
Yeah.
So you can do stuff like messenger, dogs, nature, park, or just whatever inspires you, or ignore that whole thing and do whatever you want.
There you go. All right. Here. Let's see. We'll do a 15-minute timer. I'm going to turn volume on because it didn't last time. And here we go.
And go. Helps find them.
I don't know what that comment means. Top 100 Christmas classic books.
Mhm.
Okay,
Spam.
maybe. Got about 6 minutes left on this one. Mhm. Excuse me. All right, and that's time. So finish up your thought. I'm gonna finish that sentence, that line of lyric, uh, whatever you're working on. And yeah, and if you're tuning in live, feel free to kind of let us know in the comments what you're working on. Um, a line of dialogue, you know, a line from your lyric, anything like that. Feel free to leave those comments after the fact too. I don't care. I'll respond to them on YouTube later on. How'd you do?
I'm reading, kind of.
Yeah.
It's funny the ones that I haven't gotten to edit yet because it's just like, this is horrible grammar.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, why did you put there when you meant there? You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's obvious to me after the fact that it's the wrong form of there.
That's funny.
But English kind of sucks.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Why don't you talk about your creative process?
Yeah, it's very different for writing than it is for music.
Okay, so tell us both then.
For writing, I just go. The prompt is, it's like I apply the prompt to what my story is. And my novel during NaNoWriMo takes on its own energy. So it's starting to become this kind of half nonfiction, half fiction. If any of you watched The Social Dilemma, they took that nonfiction research and all of that, and then put this awful kind of acted family and applied everything to that family as a fiction. I'm doing the same thing, but hopefully better. So it's talking about live music and the pandemic and a cohort of 6 high school kids and how they're dealing with it.
How do you do music writing? How do you introvert?
Yeah, with music, I start with either a line or a thought that comes to me randomly. Excuse me. It's still early. And I have journals that I'll write something down. The other day I wrote this thing that you deflate once you're outside. Like that was the thing I wrote down because I saw a helium balloon that had escaped a house or a hotel or something near us. And you get a helium balloon and it's full and it's floating up, right? And you hold on to it with weights or whatever. But as soon as it gets outside or after it's been uh, out in the open for a while, the helium kind of goes away. So I wrote that down and I was like, maybe maybe I can make that a metaphor for something.
Cool.
How about you? What's your process?
Because, for writing?
Yeah, because you write a lot more than I do. You also read a lot more than I do.
Well, my process is reading a lot.
Yeah, that's fair.
Trying to write on most days. My process has changed because I had to switch to waking up earlier than doing my kind of night out late writing, since I have to work earlier in the morning than I'm used to. So to stay on a good sleep schedule and keep my mental health um, good, I have to kind of keep a good sleep schedule. So now instead of like writing from like 10 to noon, I get up at between like 5 and 6, sometimes closer to 4. And then I do free writing, so kind of like morning pages, which is kind of a technique in the book called The Artist's Way, where you just free journal to clear out your mind. And you just write down whatever's coming in your head. It's kind of like meditation. And then it's supposed to kind of clear out your brain so that you can create stuff. So yeah, I do some writing in the morning, and then I do some writing with you during the day or the night. But at this point, I can't really stay up past 10, which is weird for me. But yeah, just trying to write every day, reading a lot, reading, authors that are similar to what you're trying to do, or just like just reading and noticing what you like and don't like, and try to take that information to your books. And yeah, that's my process. And I do NaNoWriMo every year at this point. And I mostly learned, I guess. I mean, there's 2 years I didn't. And the last 2 years I've been a rebel, so like I'm editing. It's hard to keep doing like new stories in NaNoWriMo if you do it every year and you want to actually publish something eventually. So right now I'm editing and revising one novel, and then at the same time kind of prepping and drafting another novel. So I have like a cult spy kind of romance novel that I've been working on for years. And then I'm starting a cozy mystery called The Poop Detective, because she has IBS. So there we go. That's mostly my process. Where do you find that you get like inspiration? I always find that like in a shower, a walk, or like doing something like dishes.
Yeah, as soon as I stop thinking about trying to come up with an idea, right? You're doing something that's like the Einstein effect, that he would go for a bike ride or play violin or something like that. And in doing so, his mind was taken away. It was focused on something else. So, like I said, I get these little lines of dialogue when I'm out for a walk, or when I'm practicing something else on an instrument, or sitting playing Minecraft or Animal Crossing. I'll think about a different idea. And the important thing is just to record that, either like a voice recorder, or scribble it down somewhere where you can come back to it.
Mm-hmm. The way I write my super famous musical songs is that I just, start singing some weird song about the cats, and I create little jingles throughout the day.
Yeah.
Because I'm like a Mozart of little jingles.
Yeah.
Just comes in my head.
Such great classics as "The Cat is in the Kitchen."
Cass in the kitchen.
with the silver spoon.
Mm-hmm. She also has a teacup.
Yeah, teacup. I'm a little teacup.
I'm a little kitty, short and stout.
So it's almost 8:30. Do you want to do a final sprint or do you want to call it for today?
No, we need a final sprint because I haven't been able to do anything the whole time.
All right.
Do you want to do 15 or 20?
Let's do 15.
Okay.
I don't want this going too long.
Well, we started at like 38, so it'll.
Right. Yeah. So
we have
15 will put us over an hour.
It will put us at an hour because we started on the 38.
All right. You pull the last.
I would love to, but you have to give me my deck back.
Oh.
Okay. This bottom card wants to come out and play, so that's what I'm going to do.
Cool. What is it?
It is the world. Ah, funny for ending. It is completion. We have reached our balance between the spiritual and the physical. We've come to our conclusions. And so we have like a moon in the sky. You have stars right here. You can't see them that well, but there's stars right there. There's stars in the sky. There's moon. It's kind of like if you were looking down on your city from a mountaintop. You can see all the little lights, like all little towers. Like if Chicago's Sears Tower was in the middle of a desert, or like you're looking out of a Las Vegas window, and you can see all the little big buildings, and then in the background, of course, it's still a desert-like area.
Cool. All right, 15. Ready?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna put this banner. I like using StreamYard. If you watch this later, let me know how it looks. What other things you think I should do with it? So you got 15.
It's up on Instagram. It's not StreamYard.
StreamYard's not on Instagram, right? So,
Right, unless you stream at the same time. Okay.
I don't think you can, but maybe.
Did we go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
15 minutes. 5 minutes left on this one.
What was that?
It's the last crowd. All right, that's time, folks. Finish up that thought. Check your word counts, all that good stuff. Let us know how you did. And again, you can let us know how you did later on if you're watching this on your own instead of doing the live. Then I will keep an eye on those comments and kind of reply back. If there's something I can add to it. Cicely's still editing something.
I am.
Breaking the rules over here.
I mean, I had a cat on me for most of this.
In the true rebel fashion, doing whatever she wants.
All right. So we're wrapping this up.
Wrapping up, yeah.
Are we going to try to do Saturday, Sunday next week on our actual time?
Yeah, so, all right, so the plan, the schedule was Saturday morning was going to be Instagram on Sicily Joy's Instagram account. And then Sunday was going to be YouTube on Robert Rowe Music. As a way to kind of both promote our individual projects. Cicely is obviously more of a writer while I'm more of a musician, but I think it's good to use both channels that way.
Okay, so we'll see you Saturday.
We'll see you Saturday.
At 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Totally gonna be on time.
There you go. Yeah.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
All right. Take care, folks. Thanks for hanging with us. We'll see you next time.
Mhm.